Hello and welcome to our channel, The Organized Dietitian. My name is Maria Morales. I'm a registered dietitian and certified nutrition support specialist working in the industry for over 20 years. I have developed several businesses and have noticed the same problem and the same mistakes that I have made, dietitians just like you continue to make. And today I want to talk about those mistakes that we make when we're pricing our services. The biggest mistake I made when I was pricing my services as a dietitian is I priced it based on what people could afford and not what I needed to sustain my life. I kept thinking, I just want people to be able to afford my services. I don't want to seem too expensive, or I just want to be accessible. There's so many people that need my help. And I thought if I priced it lower, more people would come. And what happened was it did not equal more clients because I was just guessing and then I just kept undercharging every single time. What I wasn't factoring in, which most of us don't factor in, because let's face it, we just ask in a Facebook group for or a dietitian colleague for how much do you charge for your sessions, and then we go based on what they usually are charging. But there is more to this. You have to calculate the pricing based on all the factors that are going to affect this income and what you're going to be utilizing this income for. It's not about, oh, I think I should charge $150 for a 1 hour session, or I should charge $250 because I live in California and people can afford it. No, that's not how it works. You need to follow a structure, and you really need to factor in every single expense you can possibly think of that you will need this money for. One thing that a lot of people don't think about is taxes. As a private practice business owner, nobody's paying the taxes for you, or the Medicare, or the Social Security. So you need to remove about 30% of your income and put it on the side, because that is not income that you are keeping. You need to send it at the end of the year. And what we recommend is that you do estimated taxes quarterly instead of waiting at the end of the year, because it could be a pretty hefty amount that you didn't save for at the end of the year. You need to factor in things like how much is my EMR going to cost me, how much of the add-ons to the EMR are going to cost, how much insurance billing is going to cost me, the CEUs that I need to maintain my licenses, all the registrations, the licenses. If I want to work in different states, I need to pay for more licensing, marketing fees. I need to take into account that people are not going to show up to their appointments. So that was money I didn't make during that hour or two or three. The unpaid admin time. We don't get paid for all the administrative things that we need to do when we're running a business. The credit card processing fees and the life expenses. People don't factor in everything that they pay to sustain their life. Medications, pet care, childcare, housing, car expenses. You name it. You have to factor them all in. And I have created a really nice formula for it and an actual calculator that does this for you automatically. So comment below if you're interested in getting this calculator. Just comment calculator. So your pricing has to work for you. It needs to be affordable, and it cannot equal undercharging. You can create access to your services and to your knowledge through all kinds of other ways. It doesn't always have to be one-on-one appointments that some people may not be able to afford, or maybe their insurance doesn't pay anymore after a while. So you can create access to your people or your clients through group classes, to weekly classes, to digital products, to maybe mini consultations, to creating packages for them. There's all kinds of ways where you can still impact the health of your clients. That doesn't mean that they're always talking to you one on one. And besides, one on ones are not always sustainable, right? We need to have other ways of making income. And you have to also think about passive income. So your pricing has to work for you. If it doesn't support your life, it's not going to be sustainable. So build your practice like a business.